Hey kids, this is Kalir.
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 Let's play Portal 2.
I'm
on,
already
open it,
down
she
with this.
says.
Love
The
Portal
worst that can
2.
happen already did.
Wait, what? Okay, you got a portal turret.
Yeah, we got a portal turret. If you talk to
Yeah.
Zia after you get the gel canister, you get a pet.
It's a pet portal.
I see a thing.
Wow. Okay, dang. That is not a crossover I ever would have called. That's
Don't
pretty
get
cool.
her too
Also,
excited
I'm
now.
not Kalir. I'm
No
beat.
telling what she'll do.
That was a lie.
And I'm not Kalir, I'm also beat. Everyone is beat.
Everybody is beat deep down when you come right down to it. Yep. It's good to be the Legion. All right, so this is 10 idol run. Got 10 idols.
Yes, on the Singer stream, so we're going to be fighting enemies from the wild. The hammer and the mortar.
Dang. Mortar seems like I was good with just using the mortar on the first dream. The second dream, it just screwed me over so bad. Like I just could not make it
With that
work.
mortar and
But then I
hammer,
was never good
he's
at this
a
game like you were
one-man
good at this game.
demolition squad.
Mortar is just generally good. I think it's one of the best weapons in the game, just as a general rule. The hammer is going to be the problem here, because it is much harder to use than you would think for being the first weapon you get.
Huh. Okay.
Especially against the birds. I'm just going to die to birds. That's just a
Now
thing that
the
is
weight
going
of
to
the
happen.
world's behind us every swing.
See, 75% damage. Dang. The hammer, I think, I read somewhere, and I'm not sure if this is true, but like the hammer has the highest damage output when fully upgraded of any weapon in the game.
I think
like-
the mortar can beat it, but I'm not actually sure. The hammer might be able to keep up or surpass even the mortar.
Dang. That's pretty cool. Did I just say pretty cool? It's ghoulish. I'm a wizard.
Halloween was like 2 days ago.
Shut up. You're not my
It's
real
your
dad.
Fairy dust, and it's all.
It's okay, we
set.
have fairy dust. We're playing Pokemon. We can kill dragons with this thing, because fairies
Wait.
work that way.
Wait, this is Pokemon now?
Sure.
culture. A still
Hey,
Portal 2 Pokemon Edition.
Keepsakes.
Can I show you my Pokemans?
I can
Why
show
is that
you
so
my-
funny to me? Why is that so funny to me?
I
think might
don't
be-
know.
Too careful these days.
I don't know why anything
He
is
ain't all that
going
shy.
on. Let's
Okay.
talk to the drinks. Hello, drinks. How are you?
I love that, like, in this game, I've probably said this every time I've been on, but like the kid gets power simply by getting wasted,
Oh yeah,
much like in real life.
it is delightful.
Now whale ale ain't made from real
Taking
whale,
rare whiskey
but it'll
because
make you
I
strong
think I
like
wanted a
one.
crit hammer. I don't know
What
why I
else is
wanted
there
a
to
crit
say?
hammer. That's probably a really bad idea.
Does the hammer crit very often?
It
Like-
can actually have the highest potential crit bonus damage in the game.
Oh wow.
I just
But like,
Hello, child.
hello, child.
I don't know. Let's eat a food.
All right.
He wolfs down too much too fast, and it all goes to his head.
Is this like falling asleep with the TV on, like in a cartoon from the 90s or 80s, where basically every time that happens, you'll get sent to limbo?
I've
Yes,
said a lot about
Except
Okay.
in this case, instead of
Ain't
falling in
no
front of the
one
TV,
wrapped up in
you
all
just
this.
kind of go.
The old nacho dream.
There you go.
Had one of those.
So guess what? I don't actually do this in one try either, but I did get this to happen.
Whoa. That's like some kind of beautiful right there. It's like it's their ghost friend. And then it blew up.
Yes.
That's depressing.
The young
Alright,
man
so moving right along.
that the Uruz native
This is kind of hard,
to be
mostly
used by
because
foreigners.
birds.
To do so is a terrible
Where are
insult.
birds? Is this? I died to birds here.
Well, I digress.
That thing hit for like did that thing hit for 100 HP?
No, that was my death explosion that hit for 100 HP, but it totally is just like those birds just murder your face off.
Man, those are not very good birds. Night Owl would be very disappointed.
Those are birds that want to maim you in the face, and they got a bad attitude. They came from bad eggs.
I want to go home.
So it's like it's sitting there about how much it loves you. It's got its little hearts and everything, but it wants to go home. It doesn't actually like you. It has no idea what's going on. It wants to be back in its like sterile factory.
This
All right,
is
so you're messing up with the hammer. Why'd you do that?
because crits are not my style, and now I have a hammer that does the most damage a hammer can possibly do without using crits.
Okay.
It just has like plus 100% base damage.
Now, does the hammer move very quickly? I'm under the impression it's not like the fastest weapon, and that might be a problem when it comes to birds.
It's decently fast if you're moving and attacking at the same time, because it can do that.
Like hot
Bellows is faster for doing that, and Machete is faster, but it can't move at the same time.
Oh, yes.
So it's kind of middle of the road, I think. Anyway.
Just can't get enough of that good home cooking, can he?
Nope, just can't. It's just too delicious.
Main problem with the hammer is that it's not very good range when it's doing its fast attack.
Easy sleep.
All right.
Like the machete. Anyway, let's try this again, now with more not dying immediately.
I want to believe.
Want to believe in the... Nope. The belief is leaving. It's going all blinky and stuff.
Oh, shoot.
What's he thinking? Well, let me see if I got this straight. I only heard it once.
Okay, what's the first...
This is Zia's story, right? If I
Yes.
get this right.
This is the story of once there was a normal Uru girl or something, and stink eyes.
That did a lot of damage to you.
Yeah,
Like, you're already in the red, and you just started. I would normally consider that a bad sign.
it's okay, I have Leech Aid, I'm fine.
All right, cool.
But she wasn't born in the
See,
desert
now we're back to
till
yellow,
I
and all we
like
did
the
was
rest
hit
of the
stuff.
people. She was from Ceylondia.
Like, I've told you my complaints about the Who Knows Where segments affecting my ability to believe the story simply because, I don't know, it just took away a bit of the human element, I think. But that's not what we're talking about right now. You're fighting right now. You got battle to
On
work.
condition they would never return to the terminals.
Yeah, this is...
Now you're
This
getting
is
attacked
birds.
by birds.
Like, as you can see, the hammer actually does move pretty fast.
But the mortar, just seems like it would be a complete waste of time against these guys.
It
Well,
depends. Like,
Not there. I mean, obviously you did quite well, I would say.
yeah, if you can guess where they're going, the mortar is just really effective. But if they're just surrounding you, the hammer it's our better option of the two. Although the mortar can work if you, fire a bomb at point blank, but the birds don't attack at point blank. They attack it just slightly outside of point blank, so screw you.
Wait, but the mortar does a pretty big area of damage, right? I mean, if you're willing to take the hit yourself, couldn't that work?
Oh, absolutely. And in fact, we have the upgrade where it can't actually hurt us anymore.
Oh, wow, dang. Never mind that.
City with no one but her father.
Thankfully, the Peckers are really the biggest threat in here. The Lunkheads aren't too bad with our loadout, because the hammer ignores armor and the mortar just cheats.
Or it's just haha, I'm a bomb. Nothing matters to me.
And the Ankle Gators, meh. They could be difficult, but they're really not.
Her father was sharp.
Really?
Russia's pie.
See, I thought they would have been the hardest part. I remember the ankle gator. Ankle gator's the big thing that just is underground the whole time. You just see its spine, right?
Right.
And I remember that being the hardest thing when I tried this round.
It's... Main thing is that we just do a lot of damage whenever it is out of ground, so...
I see. All right, yeah.
Yeah, I tried to send
Right
that...
now, kid's basically beefy as all get out.
Yeah, and I tried to knock that lunkhead off a ledge with the hammer, because I have that
Her father
upgrade.
told her nothing
Because,
of her
why
own
not?
Heritage.
Good call.
He told her nothing of the Mansers. It's for your own good.
Mortar
he
dance.
said.
Mortar dance.
We can dance if we want to. We can leave our friends behind.
But your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance for
Dance
them,
for them, no friends of mine. I love you, Clear.
Thank you very much. Okay, those two are just being annoying, because...
Right next to each other.
She took
Yeah,
a
so they
step
make
in
each
the
other's
arts,
shield whenever either
learned
one
more from
fires.
music than history
Oh.
books, gained a knack for strings
Oh,
and
they
songs.
so it's possible for enemies to set each other off?
Yeah, enemies can totally hit each other.
Oh wow, I had
Screw
no
you,
idea.
bird. There aren't many instances where this is actually useful, but there are some.
Now, the thing you did where you just shot off the ledge there. Most of the damage you get from this one, is from the actual explosion. It's not from the ball of light
Correct.
actually hitting something.
So that was just a shot in the dark,
First, she tried
really.
to be
It
a
probably
good
wasn't
girl,
actually going to do
but her
anything.
classmates spread word that her father was an Ur trader, selling out the city.
So was her dad an Ur trader? I'm not.
No, actually. Well, he was an actual scientist for the Mancer. Also, I can hear the kid coughing. I forgot he does that.
One young man stood up.
Wow, I've never noticed that before. That is such a tiny detail, and it's awesome that they went to the trouble of making sure that was like in the game.
Even though it's usually going to be muffled out because it does that sound muffling effect whenever you get in a toxic cloud.
Yeah.
Anyway, what happens with Zia's dad is that he's not a traitor, I think, but he is working for the Mancers because they want really good scientists and he's one of the best. Except he's really bitter about it because it turns out the Mancers are total backstabbers.
Yeah, the Mancers were not the nicest
The
fellows.
young man convinced her to take him to a family den.
And yeah, that's why the ankle gator isn't a threat. We just
Wanted to meet a man from the
dodge his attack, then hit it with a hammer really hard.
Dodge, smack, dodge, smack.
Birds. Birds.
Birds, on the other hand, what are birds? We just don't know. But in this case,
I
I would
know.
say they're a little feathery.
Lost my
Oh,
train of
wow.
thought there.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got wrecked.
like
When the young
one or
man
two birds at a
greeted
time,
her
not a
father
problem.
in the
Hit
Ur's
them
native
once they
language,
go down.
her father fled
5
in
birds?
bitter
No,
rage
you just
and blew
lose.
them out.
Just spawn camping.
Freaking campers. The guy was translucent for a second there, and I don't know why.
That's one of the
Smacked.
idle effects, Alec.
What,
After
like
you hit
just-
an enemy, he will go invisible for a while, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh wait, so they basically get invincibility frames just like you? Well,
Yeah,
maybe
random,
not like,
but yes.
huh?
The young man
There are ways to
told
cheat
her
around
that
it,
Ur's
usually
native
damage over
language
time,
is
which
not
we
to
don't
be
have.
used by foreigners.
Dang.
So is it
But since
terrible
both of our since one of our weapons is really slow and the other is usually just gonna need one hit to kill stuff, we don't normally care.
All right.
Especially that against those giant birds. It was like, no, I'm using my secret skill on
It
you.
was then that she decided to escape.
Now,
The
this
two
may
of
be
them
an
could flee
odd
the
question,
city
but are you
together
aware of anyone trying to
and go the
speedrun
Texas
this game,
Jungle.
like using the New Game Plus or anything?
I,
Because it seems like there's just so many ways to like that you've demonstrated to me that you can just totally game the system. That there would be a relatively like decent exploits in that manner.
there might be. I don't know how the speedrun community of any speedrun community really goes. I'm assuming that
Like-
the one for this one is pretty decent. I seriously have no idea though.
Huh.
They would hide inside a garbage bin until it got ingested by a scumbag. Then let him slosh on out of the city for the
Yeah, I
Like
also
my
have-
knowledge of my knowledge of speedrunning is mostly limited to talking to Kane and hearing Smiler whine about how Garrison doesn't love him anymore all the time.
I miss Garrison.
I miss Garrison.
I'm-
Garrison's a wonderful person.
I kind of miss his Parallel Worlds LP, but I know that he had to stop because it's Parallel Worlds.
It's Parallel Worlds 1 and 2. He apparently lost his hard drive at some point in that and just replayed the entire game up to where he was.
And then he did an update after that too.
Yeah.
And people just like, hey look, I'm still not dead. Hit me, I dare you.
No, he actually held the world record for Metroid for a little while there.
Succeeded.
No, I did not know
But the
that.
authorities were already
Kind of
there.
amazing.
The scumbag sidled up to the city wall.
Super Metroid speedrun. And I
Uh-oh.
believe he did Awesome Games Done Quick this year. Like the one in January.
Well,
Oh.
you know how it goes.
Got
The
wrecked.
young man had sent the
Come
I
back.
won. That's how you win.
Told him her
You just
father
get
was
hit and
using the
explode.
secrets to the Tassel terminals.
Wait, that was the end?
Yeah, that. All of the birds that were left were in the range of that explosion.
Nice.
I won by die. Except now I don't have any more continues left, so let's try not to get stabbed repeatedly.
Oh hey, it's this song.
It is this song.
That is a good song. Are you seriously just like waiting him out?
Yes, there are two of there. We did it. I countered once. I forget if I have Mender Meat equipped. It looks like I do,
She and her
where if you
father
counter,
were arrested
it'll
for
heal you.
treason, but her father
Oh, wow.
made a deal.
And I guess countering in this case just means like having the shield out.
It means just mashing the shield key repeatedly, honestly.
Ah.
Oh,
Ooh.
power shot. I have the power shot bonus damage because why not?
Yeah, that's a good one to have.
It's either that or crit damage, and either
Crit
way,
damage is always just such like a blind, a wild card. It's not really reliable.
Yeah, and honestly, either way, the mortar just does so much base damage that it doesn't need more.
Yeah.
Take more, but it doesn't need more.
Like I like
that
crits on okay, yeah, that's not good. I like the crit damage on when I'm using the machetes, because with the machete you hit so many times that like if you have the crit damage up to like 25%, you'll hit like 10 times every second. So like you're gonna get a bunch of crits
Right.
in anyways.
And its base upgrade is 20%. It can get up to 40%, and it also gets crit damage bonuses.
Yeah, right. So like it makes sense to rely on crits for like the mortar, not the mortar, machete, but like if the mortar doesn't just work that well.
It just only attacks like once every like 3 seconds or something. Why am I using the... I don't know why I'm using the mortar on this guy. I should just run up and hit it in the face with a hammer. That'd be faster.
Oh, you learned. You
I'm
figured
a
it out.
learning person. Look at that. Oh, that's why I didn't do that, because there's a bootlicker over there.
What the heck is a bootlicker? I don't remember what
It's
those are.
the cactus dude over there.
Oh, okay, it's Cactus Pete.
Yeah.
I don't know what the cactuses from Mario World are called, but that thing reminds me of the Mario World so much.
I think they're called pokies.
Oh yeah, Pokies. Duh.
People yell at them to move faster. I don't think that's fair though.
Well, they're cactuses. They're plants.
Yeah, it's unreasonable.
Movement isn't something you should be able to expect from those.
She did as she was told. And deep down
The
underground.
hammer has solved all the problems. It's really good against stationary enemies.
Nice.
And
Oh,
here's
hey,
the
it's
last
you.
one. Yep. Here's me. Come here.
And there's
Oh,
two
look.
of you.
Stunning wallop. Now you don't get to do anything. Now I only have to duel one of them, and I just hammer.
There were three of you right there, and they were all quite crunk at you, so to speak.
Yep. And I had a lot of trouble hitting that giant, massive shards at the end. It's
Out of
really
everything-
hard, you guys. I can't hit the broadside of a bar.
Everything in your 10 idle run, use the mortar and hammer. That last bonus bag was the hardest bit.
It's too tough, man. I'm not pro enough. I gotta
I
get
still
more
love
pro.
that you'll basically fall asleep and you'll wake up with tons of money. It's like you pickpocketed someone in your sleep.
Wakes up.
Yeah,
the world's still in
I
pieces.
passed
Just
out by
about
like
left it.
scarfing down too much food, and then I wake up. Where did all this money come from?
Location unknown.
Location unknown. We also because you're like in Bastion now.
I am
Turret.
here.
So like if you hit the turret early, will it actually defend you during the
Am I
invasion?
a dream?
I have no idea. Let's find out later.